recording. Right.
Sounds good.
Everyone, everyone, welcome to Enlightened Worlds, where we bring wonderful thought leaders, healers, teachers into your daily life with a meditation a day. And it is my privilege. Hi, I'm Niobe Weaver. It's my privilege to be here with Dr. Jane Mountrose. She is the one of the founding directors of Awakening Institute, which is a nonprofit organization that is devoted to creating a more loving world. And in her meditation today, she is going to help light workers, way showers, and spiritual healers. Who are you? You know, all of us that are here to herald in a new age. This meditation is guided to support you in this journey that you're on, embracing that identity as a magnificent spiritual being that you are, so you can bless and help to transform our troubled world with the outpourings of divine light. Good morning, Jane. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thank you, Niobe. It's so exciting to be here, and I'm here with my buddy. His name is Buddy.
Hi,
Who
buddy.
insists on being with me, so that's what he's doing. He loves meditating.
There, and the thing is that our kindred animal friends, it's like my kitty Serena. I have her a little locked, put away right now because she can get a little loud during a meditation. I never know when she's going to do it, but she's definitely my healer familiar that's with me all the time and loves to be a part of it as well. Right. So Jane, as we step into this, we just want to step right into the meditation. We can just go right ahead for it.
I want to say a couple words. I appreciate your introduction to it, because it is something that has a specific purpose, and it's really reflecting on how important this moment is for humanity and how instrumental each of us can be in transforming the world with love and light. I think that many people, including myself at a certain point, feel that there's nothing we can do that matters. But I'm really feeling now that one of the most important things we can do is to embrace love and light. And as you mentioned, that you're the magnificence of who we are, because then we become sources of light to the world. And really, I mean, essentially, it's just for today and every day, it's about opening to love and light, so that's what we're broadcasting. We have a choice what we want to radiate out to the world and experience for ourselves. So why not make it a good one?
Absolutely. And that choice is in every moment. Every moment. It's that catching that awareness of, what am I thinking? That feeling nature of, what am I thinking? Oh, where's my head going? Mm-hmm. And that choice of bringing it back to that place of love and light within us.
Mm-hmm. Right. Just breathing love. That's a simple thing we can do anytime. And then a process like the one we're doing today will help us to build our capacity to hold it energetically, to hold it in our field, because that's a process, the process of actually increasing. Some people call it your light quotients, your ability, your own energetic ability to hold the light, and then as you're holding it, you're radiating it. So it's exciting to me.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. And also so many waking up. I mean, as we were talking, as Jane and I were talking before we came in here for this for a meditation a day, Jane and I both have been doing this work for many, many, many years. Right. And she and I both have been witnessing the world wake up. And it's exciting.
Waiting. If you've been around for a while, like we have, we've done, I think, a lot of waiting too.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Indeed. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. Now it feels like now here we are, and things
now
are really
here we
happening.
are. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's wonderful. So we ready to go? Buddy's ready?
Ready to go. Let's go.
One more thing I want to mention is that one of my primary guides now is Archangel Metatron. So I'm going to invite Archangel Metatron to join us today. If you're not familiar with him, I'll share a little more about him as we go along. He's just a magnificent being of light and available to all of us anytime. So with that, we can start. I'm just going to straighten up a little. And I always recommend, I feel it's best if you, even if you're meditating, slouching actually restricts the energy flow through your body. So if you sit up straight or stand straight when you're standing, it facilitates the movement of energy. So it makes any method more effective. So with that, if you're in a place where you feel safe and want to, you can close your eyes and just start to focus on your breath, the beauty of your breath. Focusing on your breathing at the beginning of any meditation is valuable because it takes your focus away from all of the thoughts in your head and more into your body. So we can start by breathing energy, beautiful light and energy from the world around us, from the divine, from all the beings of light who are supporting each of us. Just invite them to shower love and light to us. And as we breathe that in, we can feel ourselves becoming more relaxed, breathing in that love and light with every inhale. And as you exhale, imagine releasing any tension you might feel in your body, any energy that is restricting you at this time. Just ask it to drift down into the earth as you exhale, where it can be neutralized and turned back into love. You can send, as you breathe in, you can send that love and light into any part of your body that needs it. You can send it into your mind to relax your mind a little more. It might think it needs to provide input on what we're doing now. I would invite the mind to just relax for now, because this is a time to just be present to the experience and let it know that it can come back later to evaluate. That seems to work for me, just allowing the mind to have its place, but not now. And sometimes I imagine as I breathe that light into my mind, the thoughts are drifting off in little bubbles like cartoons. So I can just feel myself becoming clearer. And also inviting or asking, intending that any energy that is not your own in your space, because we pick up energy from other people and other places like a table picks up dust. Just imagine or invite, intend for it all to go back where it came from, lovingly. And you might notice as you do that, that you feel more present, that you can be more yourself in your body. And then similarly, inviting any energy that you've left in other times and other places with other people, just invite that to come back to you in this moment now. You might even feel, sometimes to me, it feels like there's this vacuum and the energy is coming back to me. And then just notice if you feel more present in the moment. Because this is really in the moment is where everything's happening. That feels so good to me every time I do that. And with that, I would like to invite Archangel Metatron to join us. And if you want to also invite him, just ask him with your intention to join you. And as he enters our space, we can feel his energy and see his energy. If we're more visual or more kinesthetic, he's often seen as a radiant white light, surrounded by a radiant white light. And I always add sparkles, because I think sparkles in the light, really, they spark, they spark, I think, more light inside of us. So you can invite that radiant white light with sparkles into your body. And just feel it in all of the cells. The cells love love, they love light. All of the archangels are beings of magnificent beings of light. And you also might see an image of Metatron. He may be there welcoming you. He may be hugging you with his wings. He may be standing by you, letting you know that he's present for you. Whatever you experience, just invite him to join us. And with that, I'd like to imagine now that we're breathing in even lighter energy, this beautiful energy of Metatron. So we become so light, we start to feel like we can drift up kind of out of the 3D world. And we're going to imagine drifting to a lofty mountaintop, one of those high up mountaintops that has a magnificent 360-degree view of the world. And it's so beautiful. The whole world is laid out around us, and you can feel that high, I guess the high elevation air. It's just so light and just a beautiful breeze, the perfect breeze blowing by us. And of course, Metatron is here with us. And we can see each other, all of those who are doing this meditation now or any time in the future, that we're all here together as beings who are opening to love and light. And again, notice how you're feeling now. I think it's so valuable just to notice distinctions. And if you imagine just a simple thing like rising to a lofty mountaintop, as you imagine rising, it actually tends to elevate your state. So we may find ourselves also with the view, an expansive view expands our awareness to that state in nature where we feel connected with everyone and everything. And the essence of that is love. So we can open more to the love that we hold in our hearts. And also invite, if you are aware of guardian angels or other masters and angels around you, or even if you're not, just sense all of the beautiful beings of light who are here supporting us. There are many. And they all are helping us to embrace more love. And in the heart, this is where the soul connects most firmly with the body. We can just start to get that sense of our own divine nature and truth that we feel most deeply in the heart. And this is where we can go to get guidance from the soul, which is beautiful. The soul understands who we are as magnificent spiritual beings. All of us are uniquely special. All of us are here with a unique purpose. And your heart knows. So we can open more to that and allow that love to radiate out, filling your body with that love, all of the cells. You can add some sparkles if you want, and then allow it to radiate out all around you. And you may sense here that you can expand your field of energy, that ball of light around you. You're in a place that's safe now, where you can just expand out and let yourself be as glorious as you are. We tend to hold ourselves in, and this is a place on the mountaintop where you can just be and expand out. Another thing that you might notice here and in other places when you're imagining a place in nature is that the light of the sun is shining down beautifully, perfectly on all of us. And that light of the sun, metaphorically, is our source shining down on us. So as we integrate the love and light from the soul, we can also then invite in a higher level a higher frequency of our soul's energy. Our soul exists in different dimensions of reality. So there is a larger soul above us, and we can just invite that higher frequency of energy to come down and allow it to flow all over us. You can invite it into your body, feeling it coming in through the top of your head and just radiating down through your shoulders to the tips of your fingers, and down your body to the tips of your toes. And then radiating out, filling that ball of light with an even higher frequency. And you may feel yourself expanding more. And just notice how that feels. Raising our frequency and our ability to embrace more light is a process. And we have to be gentle with ourselves because you can kind of burn your circuits out too. But at the same time, if you feel you can embrace more light, it is a wonderful exercise to do to bring in the highest level of light that's possible for you. Because it builds, you could say, energetic strength within you. So you can connect with the true magnificence of who you are in the highest of the dimensions. And above the soul, there is the part of us that some people might call the higher self or oversoul. And we can now, if you feel like you want to embrace an even higher frequency of light, just invite that light of source above us to shower down upon us with an even higher frequency. And notice how that feels as it enters down through the top of your head and again through your whole body. And then radiating out around you, expanding your sense of self even more. And just notice how it feels being on the mountaintop, embracing yourself even more fully, maybe more fully than you ever have, with other magnificent spiritual beings who are doing the same thing. All of us uniquely special. And integrating that, there is even a higher level of the self, a higher level of the soul. It could be the part of us you could call the master. Some people call it the avatar. And it is the place where the fullness of our magnificence exists in a dimensional level of reality that's very close to our creator. And if you feel like you would want to, you can invite that frequency of light to come down over you. Again, inviting it into your body. And as you do that, you may feel yourself embodying that more magnificent you who's always here without us knowing it. And just allow yourself to feel the fullness of your magnificence. Again, filling your body with it and allowing it to radiate out. And expanding. Sometimes you might feel like you expand so much that all of the divisions between yourself and anything disappear. And you're just part of that oneness of all that is. And just allow yourself to experience what that's like for you. And in exploring this, you can come to this place and explore the qualities of your magnificence. There are masters with very different qualities, ones that we know like like the laughing Buddha, or like Kuan Yin, or Lord Sananda, the higher self of Jesus. All very different and unique masters. Well, you are a master too. And if you ever have wondered why it is that the angels honor us in such accepting ways, it's hard to say, I can't find the word exactly, but in such ways and honoring, they honor us as equals to them. It's because we are. And they recognize that in us, even if we don't recognize it in ourselves. And just know at this level that there is only love. And as you embrace that love, it radiates out to the world. And you are a magnificent source of love and light. Sometimes I get to this place, I feel it now. I get here and I think, oh gosh, I'd just like to stay. And you can come back anytime to this place, to this same process. You can invite Archangel Metatron to join you. Metatron is one of the archangels who's most closely associated with spiritual awakening and ascension and enlightenment. He supports us in connecting with our source and developing a clear sense of who we are. So you can be in this place and focus more on the gifts that you bring. All of us are special. All of us have gifts. We can sense those most fully when we're in a place like this on the mountaintop. I think also I appreciate Metatron as being very present to this time of great awakening and supporting us in making miraculous transformations, which are occurring, I think, for all of us. So you can just stand in your magnificence now. And as we prepare to come back, to know that you don't have to leave your magnificence behind either. It's not like, well, now we come back to a smaller person. We don't have to. We can hold that magnificence within us. And before we return, you might just ask if Metatron or your higher self has a message for you. Metatron might have a gift for you. And just embrace this moment. And then we'll just together imagine we can express our gratitude to all the beings of light who are supporting us so beautifully. And we'll imagine coming back down the same way we came back up. Just coming gradually back down the mountainside and back into your seat or wherever you are now. And just feeling the magnificence of who you are here in your body on earth. Also grounding yourself. So noticing your feet connected beautifully to Mother Earth, who also is a very loving and supportive being of us. And breathing in more active energy, returning to your normal waking state, just gradually, easily. You can take your time. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Good boy, bud. He was good. He said, I like that. Oh, I love you too.
Wow. Jane. That was so lusciously, wonderfully powerful.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. Yes. Something that we need every day, every moment.
Right. Now he's batting me around. Okay, bud, you rest. Maybe I can get him to go down for a little while. He usually wants to just jump back up.
Oh my, that was just what I needed today.
Oh, good.
And it was like stepping into a beautiful spiritual stream of sustenance that just cleansed and filled me up, and filled me up. And then Metatron definitely gave me a message. So
oh, good. Yeah, he's magnificent. He appeared to me and told me that he wanted to talk to me and that he had some things for us to do together, which is really, I feel so honored and grateful. He's really magnificent.
Well, it was just a delight and a pleasure to have you here today on Enlightened World. Could you please share how people could reach out and get in touch with you?
Yes. And we have something coming up. Metatron is also the keeper of the Akashic Records, which is the place we can go to access all of the knowledge of our past, present, and future, and more, for healing, for activating more of our spiritual gifts. For me, it's been one of the most enlightening experiences ever, and for really understanding more clearly the nature of who we are up there in those higher dimensions, because we can understand that more and more consciously bring those gifts into our reality here. So I have a tiny URL, our website. I'll give you the URL for our website too, but it's very big and I have long URLs. So you can go to tinyurl.com/Akashic-course if you want to know about the Akashic Records course. Our website is at gettingthrough.org. This URL, tiny URL, takes you there. It's gettingthrough.org. If you go to gettingthrough.org/spiritual, you'll find more information that's like that. There's also gettingthrough.org/holistic. We offer a variety of courses and programs, holistic and spiritual healing. And gettingthrough.org/awakenings really tells people about our mission with Awakenings Institute, which is about creating a more loving world. And we also are on Enlightened World Network every Sunday. I am, at least, for the Circle of Love and Light, where we together we create more love and light and send it out to the world. We have different topics and people around each week. It's very enlightening, you could say. There's lots of light, lots of joy. And we certainly would love having you there. It's at 9:00 Pacific time, which is 12 noon Eastern time on Enlightened World Network. So that's about it.
It's your Sunday dose of light.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, Jane, again, thank you so much for being here today and being a part of our Enlightened World Network. You all have heard how to get a hold of her, and we thank you for being here and being present in our community of Enlightened World Network. We are wishing you a day of light, love, and joy. Much thanks and blessings. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Niobe.
You're welcome. Thank you. And we're getting it.